for position in this one. Brent, we've got two teams that can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, when you have a physical game like this, BA, the one worry is there going to be a lot of fouls, because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Booker. Good.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Jackson, pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Fades back. Brooks with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
They get it back. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Bane. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
And here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. 4-point game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stolen by Ayton.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Booker. Over Bane. Booker no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brooks against Bridges. Outside for Morant. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Tries again. The shot comes out. Nice D from Bridges. It's Ayton with the drive. And Ayton with the stuff.
The coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. And it's all tied up. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Outside Morant. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. To the wing on the left. Here's a three from Paul. Crowder outside. Fires from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jackson against Crowder. Banked it in off the glass.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. Adams, the pass to Moran. Clock at 6. He shoots it. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
It's Moran off the drive.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Brooks with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively to the right side. And here's Adams from the arc. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Moran. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Booker. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. The shot.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside for Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Here's Paul. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Moran. Pass to Brooks. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Paul finds Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. Memphis leading. Here's Bane driving in. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Ayton, the screen on Jackson. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. That shot is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. For Memphis, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Back to Payne. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Booker, pass to Ayton. Ayton with another miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Brooks against Bridges. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Paul against Moran. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 9.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Morant, 12 points for him. Jackson on the wing. Back to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
The Suns, 19. Get ready for the double walking.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder with it. Jackson in his pocket. Paul passes to Crowder. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Jackson on the wing. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Bridges, right side. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Adams, the pass to Moran. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bain against Booker. Takes a three. And the basket by Bain. Bain's got 6 points.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Good on the second one. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've led by as much as 10. Paul against Moran. Here's the three. Here's Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
That one's off.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
So it comes up empty at the line.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Oh, stolen by Moran. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. On the wing, Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Crowder, that's good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And Booker with the jam.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Pass to Bain. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Paul with it. He's picked up by Adams. Crowder outside from the arc. Offensive rebound. Ayton lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Outside Morant. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Outside Booker. Back to Crowder for the lead. Ayton passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bridges finds Crowder. From behind the arc. Misses the 3. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so in the game for the Suns, The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he lobs it up.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Booker for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Inside. And it's Adams missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bridges passes to Crowder. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got rebound number 7 tonight. To take the lead. And Booker hits from deep. And the Suns lead by 1.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Morant, pass to Adams. Outside Bain. To halt the run. The offensive rebound. Back to Jackson. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Paul against Morant. 3-pointer, Bridges. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Shoots over Bridges. Oh, the turnaround jumper, count it.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Bain against Booker. Pass to Paul. Drives to the hoop. Bridges outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Morant, the pass to Bain. 1:42 left in the 4th quarter. Jackson finds Bain. Back to Jackson. Wide open. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter here. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant.
Oh, man. Oh, my
He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside for Booker. Here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They set the screen to the left side wing. Here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Brooks. No good from three-point range.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here. And he nails the third.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Left side Booker. Here's Ayton. Good!
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Guys, what do you think?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Stolen by Ayton. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them.
We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Here's the Clippers. Outside Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And Bridges able to finish.
7'1" wingspan, Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Outside Jackson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bridges against George. Just 3 to shoot. Foul for 3. The Clippers get another chance here. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Booker. Paul left side. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Powell. That one falls.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Now Paul, outside Crowder. He dishes it to Bridges. Shoots the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Bridges outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. On the wing, Bridges. From deep. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Steps back. George against Paul. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. And taken away by Paul. Crowder with it. Leonard picks him up. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Powell.
Norman Powell, first personal foul.
The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ayton against Zubac. For 3, Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Zubac trying to break loose. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Powell. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Ayton wide open. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Jackson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward spot. And George kicks to Zubac. 4 on the clock. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Ayton trying to break free. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Passes it to Powell. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Powell. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jackson from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. The drive by Booker. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on George.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They're defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Booker the pass to Crowder. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
George finds Powell. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on 8.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
And George drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And it's sent back by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
Powell for 3. Kept alive. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Back to Jackson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you.
Your Clippers, 13. The Suns, 18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Morris is out there with Batum. And it's Wall. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard.
Love the energy from Batum on the break. Working hard to make sure they convert.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly 3rd option for LA.
Outside Covington. Kennard on the wing. Covington setting the pick for Kennard. And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hot when he needs it.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shamet the pass to Saric. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Back to Wall. Pass to Kennard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Batum, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns leading by 7. Pass to Shamet. This one for 3. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Batum scanning the floor. Tries again. Out to Morris. Picked his pocket. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Payne. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kennard finds Batum. Outside, Wall launches it. Saric grabs the board. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Oh, Moore's in position.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
There's the pass to Landale. Out to Saric. From deep three-point range, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kennard with the ball. Working on Payne. Wall passes to Covington. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Saric. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Takes it out to Covington. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Morris, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And a wide open look for Lee. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Batum. With the crossover, and that's good off the glass that time.
And defense wasn't ready for Batum there. He shakes them off with a clever dribble move.
Pass to Landale. Charge has the open look. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saric. The Clippers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Paul outside. Back to Booker. To the inside. Crowder. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 4.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
And we've watched 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Clippers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson kicks to Powell. Kicks it out to Leonard. George looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. The drive by Booker. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Outside Crowder. Gets an open look and hits. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Here's Powell. The Clippers again turning it over.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Suns leading by 6. Booker outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bridges right side. Back to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Powell dishes to George. Powell with his screen on Bridges. George with the bucket.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Paul outside. Back to Booker. Now, here's Bridges. Paul with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Ayton kicks to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Clippers trail by 4. Powell, no one around him. Offline with his 3. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Powell with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Important time in the game in terms of momentum. You see Reggie willing to put the team on his back.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Outside Jackson. There's the 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Booker finds 8. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Booker dishes to Bridges. Suns keep it alive. Second chance shot. The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Powell with the steal. Booker against George. Takes it out to Leonard for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Back to Booker. Launches a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Jackson passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, and locates the open man.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's George. The dish to Powell. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Norman Powell is made for these moments. He takes pride in delivering when the lights are on him.
And here is Paul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Powell for 3. No good. Shot missing. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They seem to relish it.
To the best kid in the hall.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visit.
And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Gobert. Back to Russell. The 3-ball. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Back to Paul. Bridges outside, launches it, and the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. And too long on the shot.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Oh, had a nice open look right there.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Booker. And Gobert with a block. To the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges from deep. To end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McDaniels can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Shoots. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
Second free throw, no good.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Crowder outside. Ayton inside, guarded by Edwards. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Crowder.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Edwards against Booker. There's the triple. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. McDaniels against Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Aiden. Paul with it. From downtown, pure from three-point range.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Outside Russell, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Paul, outside Booker. From outside the arc, and the Suns get another three.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Crowder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good on the three. The Timberwolves trail. Towns finds Russell, and there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. 6 points for him. Fires the three. Here's Gobert.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Bridges misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Paul's got 7 points.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Ball against Russell. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. This one for three. No good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 9 points in the game.
So crafty off the dribble. Russell stops on a dime and gets the separation he needs.
Pass to Paul. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. It's Booker on the wing. Fades and shoots. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from three. Edwards finds Gobert. Now Russell. The three. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Three-pointer, Bridges. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Booker. McDaniels from long range. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. 4-3. And they recover it. Back to Bridges from deep three-point range. Tries to save it. Rebound Minnesota. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside for Russell. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Crowder outside. Back to Bridges. The 3. To the middle. From 7. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Russell. Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 11 points.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Russell from deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Naz Reid. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Anderson with space. Cash money on the open jump shot. Anderson's got his first basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Lee. Now here's Saric. The 3-ball. Here's Lee. And here's Saric. Hits a 3-pointer. Saric has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And so here's Phoenix. The lead is 2. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's Shamet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Payne. Here's Lee. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Anderson for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Lee. Takes the 3. Pass to Landale. Here's Lee. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. That one's good. This game is all even.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Lee. Back to Payne. There's the three. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter here. Buries it from 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And here's Saric. Here's Shamet. Now here's Saric. Goes up at the elbow. Shamet, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's McLaughlin. A minute 4 left in the third. The shot won't fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Reed brings the double. Here's Lee. That one's good from the corner.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tipped. Pass to Payne. To the paint. And Saric throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
All alone. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's McLaughlin. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 4. And when we and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here at quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. The 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 1-point game. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Now Towns. Up and over Crowder. Towns can't get it to go.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Outside Booker. From deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 2. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Edwards against Booker. Shot on the wing. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Bridges finds Booker from deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Crowder. Here's Paul. Bridges with it. Edwards pulls it in.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often times than not.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns leading. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Paul. The shot by Russell, no good. Booker fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
McDaniels against Bridges. Picked by Gobert. Over to the left wing. Russell from outside.
Oh, as a defender, Paul can be so frustrating, using his quickness to stay on top of him.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Shoots over Paul. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Bridges. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Towns for 3. It falls! And that one brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now here's Booker. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. For 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Towns with the ball. Covered by Crowder. From deep. Towns can't get that one to fall. Crowder outside. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Bridges, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. And here's Morant. From down in the low post, it goes.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Crowder the bounce pass. Here's Bridges. Misses from close range. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now Bridges, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Paul kicks to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
And here's Morant. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Jackson a screen on Paul. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Paul looking around. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's
Man, caution, flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Paul outside. Into the lane. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jackson finds Bain. Plenty of space. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bain's got 5.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
No good from Booker.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Outside Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. For 3, Bridges drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And Morant throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane inside the three-point line. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Brooks outside. Lets the three fly. And no good that time. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He finishes with... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Bane against Booker. Here's Paul, and Adams sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Goes back up. And the shot is long. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. Jackson from long range. That one, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader. Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Pass to Booker. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Adams. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 10 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Phoenix.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive look.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Bridges passes to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bane for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Paul passes to Crowder. Beyond the arc. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside, and I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that tournament.
The Suns have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Paul. Takes the three. Outer dishes to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton. Left side, Crowder. Over Jackson. Booker the pass to Paul. Outer dishes to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Pass to Paul. Fires from the wing. Brooks grabs the board.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
22. The Grizzlies, 25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. A fader, and the shot goes down. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin. Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Paul outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Bain passes to Morant. Count that bucket. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Crowder finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Jackson from long range. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Morant reaches to Adams. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Paul kicks to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Ball against Morant. Here's Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside for Jackson. From past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. The tray. Cans it from downtown. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Now the pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You wonder at times if the offense should explore Steven Adams a little bit more. He collects 2.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Leans from outside. No good off the front iron.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Brooks finds Morant. That shot wide open. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. And the rejection by Jackson. Floats it up there for Bain. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front. They lead by 7. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And he recovers it. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over in the corner, Paul takes a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Morant looking around. Left side, Bain. Back to Morant. Passes to Bain. From outside the arc. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 4. Crowder from outside. The offensive rebound. Bridges dishes to Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the inside. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Back to Booker. Paul outside. This one for 3. Paul missing again. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside for Jackson. No good from outside. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the Suns miss again. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Morant outside. He dishes it to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Call for three. Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Brooks finds Morant. A 3-ball. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Brooks the pass to Adams. And here is Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
And serving up feeds all night long, he was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Morant outside. There's the lob to Adams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morant with the steal. Adams with it, now guarded by Ayton. And taken away by Paul. Crowder goes in. And a missed layup. The Grizzlies on offense. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bain kicks to Brooks. Back to Bain. Out to the wing. On the wing, Bain. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. So the Clippers win the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Now here's Crowder. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it down from distance.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Ball against Jackson. Powell outside. Down low. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Wow, Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Booker can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Ayton finds Crowder. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Leonard outside. Leonard with a screen on Bridges. And the Clippers miss again. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Lots of room. Knocked away. Crowder, the pass to Booker. For three, Bridges.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Zubac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's George. Now here's Jackson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot, the rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Booker against Powell. Inside, here's Ayton. Crowder right side. The three. Nails it from 3. Crowder's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Powell outside. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Out to Leonard. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Powell for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The drive by Paul. Ayton passes to Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Suns keep it alive. Paul for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Leonard for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now to the middle. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Jackson.
We all know Reggie Jackson attacks the guard position with a mindset to score it.
And here's Paul. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. George outside. Pass to Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses. Oh, wow! Incredible!
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Outside Booker, fires for three. It's rebounded by George.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Paul passes to Ayton. Now Booker, defended by Jackson. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Gets the three ball to go. Booker's got 6.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Powell outside. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Leonard outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's George on the wing. Ooh, Paul with the block. For 3, Bridges. And he can't get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Jackson for 3. The Suns clear it. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
George against Bridges. Stolen by Booker. Ayton passes to Crowder. Booker fires from way outside. Off target there with a little leaner. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. To the left side wing. Out to the wing. And he's going for the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Excellent awareness from DeAndre Ayton. I love him setting up his teammates.
Leonard outside. 51 seconds left in the first half of this game.
action DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Bridges against George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
George hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to Crowder. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Payne. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
The Clippers, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Marcus Morris out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's John Wall. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Shamet. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Clippers trail. For 3, Covington. He can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Lee. Launches it. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles shooting about 41%. From behind the arc. 3-pointer. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Batum's ability to knock down threes and stretch out that defense, such a vital part of this offense.
Pass to Payne. Saric with it. Shot is up. And he was handed a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach will challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Saric.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Kennard outside. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Wall. Morris for 3. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Landale. Lee on the wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Wall, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Now Payne. And here's Sharich. Lets it go from deep. Releases. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Suns.
And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Batum sets a screen. Kennard. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Shamet. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Kennard outside. From outside the arc. The Suns clear it.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That'll be a second foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. Booker for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Batum pulls it in.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges from downtown. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Kennard. Here's Morris. Kicks it out to Kennard. Batum with a screen on Bridges. Up top Batum. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Back to Crowder. Outside Booker. Crowder, a screen on Batum. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Jackson with a screen on Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And Leonard drops them both.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
George outside. Jacks up a 3. Here's Leonard on the take. Stolen by Ayton. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Leonard finds George. Leonard against Crowder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Out to Powell. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell sets a screen. 5 on the clock. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. The 3 is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Count it. Good.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Booker. Shoots over Powell. The kick out to Paul. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break.
But you have got to appreciate how aggressive Jay Crowder is. This guy has great understanding of when to be aggressive.
Powell outside. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Powell's shot is off.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Booker no good. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Booker, pass to Crowder. Bridges with it. Shoots over Powell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell finds Zubac. Here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
One of the things that's been said before, but it's so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Rebound by the Clippers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's George. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Booker with it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. From deep. He can't get it to go. So the Suns win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Bridges finds Paul. Now here's Booker. The 3. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker with a deep 3. The quick look, no good that time. And the Timberwolves with possession. There's the lob to Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And stolen by Russell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Paul. Crowder against Towns. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Russell from deep 3-point territory. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Bridges passes to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Paul kicks to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 4. Right side Towns. The pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Paul outside. 1:51 left in the first. Trying to get something going. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here's Bridges. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, here's Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now Bridges after D'Angelo Russell's 3-pointer that didn't go. And it's Ayton missing. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. Was not a smart pass.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Paul against Russell. Bridges outside. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McDaniels. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The shake. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Oh, Ayton in position, and Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
And that concludes the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Paul outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. They get it back. Booker dishes to Paul. Can't connect from short range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Russell in the corner. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Booker. It's hauled in by Edwards. And a deep 3 from Russell. Gobert the pass to Russell. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Edwards with the block. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Another shot. Kicks it out to Booker. From outside, off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Suns moving the ball around. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Minnesota with the ball. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. On the wing, Booker. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Drills the 3-pointer.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Booker with no one around, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 9. Ball outside. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Russell. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Crowder finds Ayton. And here is Bridges. Booker outside. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Pulls up from the corner. And he gets the jumper to drop.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Russell with it. 5 points in the game. For 3, Edwards. Rejected by Booker. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Substitution on the court. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
Your Suns, 11. The Timberwolves, 18.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 7. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. Now here's Lee. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Anderson. Reed with it. Now guarded by Payne. Here's McDaniels. Right wing. Here's McLaughlin. Knocks down the 10-footer. McLaughlin's got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Saric outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
It's stolen by Sharks, and up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's Shamet missing. Timberwolves leading by 8. 90 seconds now into the second half. Noel. The three-pointer no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one drops.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the bench.
Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Reed. The 19-foot shot. And he can't bank that one in. Landale pass to Lee. And it's Payne in the corner. For the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Payne covering. Noel, no good. Suns trail by 6. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. They get it again. On the wing, Lee. Shamet finds Payne from downtown. Shamet, the pass to Payne. Shot clock at 3. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jumps up and slam dunk by Sharich.
You know, once he's in the paint, Sharich is ready to throw it down.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. Another miss by Minnesota. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And finished off by Anderson.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Sharich following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Lee outside. That one's not going to go. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the third. For the tie. And it's Shamet missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Noel passes to Anderson. Pass to McDaniels. Now Reed. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's McLaughlin. The shot will not fall. Payne gets a wide open look. Off target from downtown. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Sharich. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's Lee in at the 3 spot. Well, Phoenix shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Payne kicks to Lee. And the pass to Sharich. Suns moving the ball around. This is it to Payne to take the lead. Reed with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Prince wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Shoots it. And that one hits back iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Towns for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Now here's Crowder. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. With 3, Booker. Oh, they get it back. Ayton finds Crowder. Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Booker outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker the pass to Paul. And stolen by Prince. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 6. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Now here's Towns. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And they recover it. Also looking it over. It's Prince on the wing. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Again, Russell missing.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Bridges misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. And taken away by Paul. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Prince. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 10 points for Devin Booker.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Now here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here is Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Outside Crowder. The ball over Russell. That one wide left. Launches it. Bullseye!
Oh, wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. No good from 3-point territory. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic